Welcome back to the channel where we explore, learn, and theorize about the Marvel Universe. Today we're going to be talking about Spider-Man 3 and Tobey Maguire officially being back, Brie Larson getting fired and Captain Marvel getting recast, and new characters confirmed to appear in the Hawkeye Disney Plus show. If you're new to the channel, or even if you've been watching for a while, make sure you subscribe because more than 96% of you guys aren't subscribed. And if you think you're subbed, double check because apparently there's a glitch where people are getting unsubscribed from certain channels. And remember that a subscription is free for you, but it really helps the channel a lot. And you can always unsub later if you want. Now let's get started. With the insane amount of new content and trailers we got at Disney's Investors Day, this news kinda slipped by unseen. But it's actually really interesting as well. First, we have a set of tweets from Thomas Polito and KC Walsh talking about Spider-Man 3. Thomas was asked by a fan that with all the rumors about Spider-Man 3 this week, is this truly the movie Jon Watts wanted to make following Far From Home, or just studio meddling? To which he responded with Kraven, Scorpion, and Daredevil seem like something Jon Watts wanted and pushed for, and probably with Feige's backing. As far as I know, the first two are in the film, and it's all but confirmed at this point that Charlie Cox will return as Daredevil in Spider-Man 3 as well, before going on to join She-Hulk. He then says the Spider-Verse stuff definitely seems like a Sony move, no matter the size of the roles in the actual movie. But my crackpot theory is that all this casting bar Charlie Cox is for a post-credit scene that sets up the second Spider-Man trilogy, and doesn't actually factor into this film. But KC Walsh, the editor-in-chief over at Geeks World Wide, quickly countered, saying I know for a fact that this isn't true. As I reported, Molina is part of a large action scene if not multiple, and had been training with stunt people for weeks prior to actually filming. But what if they're both right, and it's actually a combination of what they each know? What I understand from this is that both Alfred Molina's Doc Ock and Jamie Foxx's Electro, possibly alongside Charlie Cox's Daredevil, will play a major role in Spider-Man 3. Matt Murdock will most likely be Peter's lawyer, and possibly even help him out against the villains. And Doctor Octopus, Electro, Kraven, Scorpion, and the rest of the villains will be chasing him as the Sinister Six. On the other hand, the rest of the characters like Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, Kristen Dunst's MJ, Emma Stone's Gwen Stacy, and possibly even Willem Dafoe and Dane DeHaan's Green Goblins will have cameos or small roles that will set up the Spider-Verse in Spider-Man 4 or 5. Unfortunately, we still haven't gotten the promised Spider-Man 3 trailer, which will hopefully explain more, but it was confirmed that Tobey Maguire will return, as we saw pictures of him near the set of Spider-Man 3 at a costume fitting, and Tobey was apparently hesitant to join because he wanted more screen time. But it's rumored that Sony brought him back in to talk about his return in Spider-Man 4, so it's very possible that after we see Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield return in Spider-Man 3, they could return in their respective universes to continue their stories with Spider-Man 4 and The Amazing Spider-Man 3. Next, it's rumored that Captain Marvel could be recast and Brie Larson will get fired. But before I even read the rumors for you guys, let me say that this is 100% false, and it doesn't even make any sense. According to Overlord DVD, around the time of the release of Captain Marvel and Avengers Endgame, it was reported that Brie Larson didn't get along with the cast, and that her future in the MCU was in doubt. Then the directors for Captain Marvel were replaced for Captain Marvel 2. Kevin Feige changed his mind about who was the most powerful character in the MCU, now saying that it was Scarlet Witch and no longer Captain Marvel, and the news that Captain Marvel would be the new leader of the Avengers was completely dropped, instead focusing on the multiverse created by Wanda Maximoff, which will affect many of the upcoming movies and shows like WandaVision, Spider-Man 3, and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, with Captain Marvel now playing a much smaller role in Phase 4. He also says that Marvel's plan to get rid of her is to have Rogue steal Captain Marvel's powers, putting her in a coma and taking her place in the MCU. And while that would be cool, Rogue most likely won't appear in Captain Marvel 2, as she wasn't announced at Disney's Investors Day. But the rumors about why she's getting recast don't make any sense. As Overlord says, his sources apparently heard that in an effort to make Brie Larson's appearance more likable, following comments she made that divided the fanbase, her PR team decided to launch a YouTube channel. But here's where it makes no sense. Apparently because her channel hasn't been doing very well, and is getting less and less views per video, that's what pushed Marvel over the edge to fire her. Now clearly that's the dumbest reason to fire someone, because her personal YouTube channel that has nothing to do with Marvel, where she literally plays Nintendo games and collaborates with other YouTubers, isn't getting high views, which it actually is. Her channel has almost 500,000 subscribers, and her last video got almost 100,000 views, with a good like to dislike ratio and normal comments. That's 20% of her subscribers watching that video. And usually if bigger YouTube channels get even 10% of their subs to watch their videos, that's really good. So no, whether you hate her or you love her, Brie Larson isn't getting fired, and Captain Marvel won't be recast. Moving on, it was revealed that The Falcon and the Winter Soldier is coming out on March 19th, which is exactly 1 month after WandaVision finishes. And lastly, at Investors Day, it was announced that Vera Farmiga will be playing Eleanor Bishop, who in the comics is Kate Bishop's mother, who allegedly dies while visiting Boulder, Colorado, leaving their father Derek to raise Kate and her sister Susan. However, it's later revealed that she was alive all along, and was directing the activities of Kate's nemesis Madame Mask, who we know will appear in the Hawkeye Disney Plus show. We also saw Tony Dalton, who's playing Swordsman, who alongside Trickshot trained Clint Barton in the Circus of Crime when he was younger, which is why he knows how to use both a bow and arrow and a sword. Basically, he learned how to be Hawkeye from Trickshot and Ronin from Swordsman. But let me know what you guys think about all this. Do you think that Spider-Man 3 will set up the Spider-Verse, or will all these characters play large roles in the movie? Do you think that Captain Marvel will be recast? And are you excited for all the upcoming Disney Plus shows? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you'll never miss another video. Thanks for watching, and remember to wash your hands and stay safe.